Hey everyone, happy Native American History Month. My name is Stephen Bell. I'm a proud member of the Lumbee Tribe and the American Indian Education Coordinator here in Guilford County Schools. I had the opportunity to work with our Native students and families here in GCS. Here in GCS, we have over 700 Native students representing over 30 different tribes and nations. As I've gotten to know them, a lot of them have shared that they get statements or questions like, I didn't know Native Americans still existed, or I thought y'all all lived out in the West. So let me give you a quick history lesson right quick. Here is a map of what we now call North America. But instead of the states, you see these are traditional homelands for Native tribes. Now, some of those Native tribes still live there today. Some of them have been removed to different locations. So today, we have 573 federally recognized tribes and 65 state recognized tribes. So Native people still very much exist. And we exist here in North Carolina too. Let me zoom in real quick. On the top, you see the image from the map we just saw previously. And then you also see a map with our different tribes in these different colors. Let me zoom in for you real quick. Here in North Carolina, we have 8 state and federally recognized tribes. We've got the Eastern Band of Cherokee, we have the Occaneechi Band of the Saponi, the Halawa-Saponi, the Meherrin, the Coharie, the Waccamaw-Siouan, and the Lumbee, which is the tribe that I'm from. You also see in yellow, these are areas where there's an urban Indian organization to support the Native families that live there as well. Now, we also have Native people that live in these white regions, even though they aren't in color. It just means that they are not a tribal community, even though Native people still exist there across our state and in many different states as well. Here in North Carolina, we actually have the highest number of Native people east of the Mississippi and the tribe with the largest tribe east of the Mississippi as well, which is the Lumbee tribe. So what is Native American History Month? November has been designated as Native American History Month, even though we celebrate our Native history and culture all year long. So we have some opportunities to share with you about Native American history a little bit more during this month. So I wanted to show you some images of Native people here in North Carolina to show you we don't all look the same. Here we see Native people at a powwow dressed in regalia, but we also see people dressed in regular clothes in a protest, marching for missing and murdered Indigenous women, or kayaking on the Coharie River, or at summer camp, or learning about Indigenous plants and animals as well. So it's important to remember that we exist outside of November, and it's important that you remember we also celebrate our culture all year long, all 365 days, and we invite you to do the same. You might be thinking, if you're not Native American, can I celebrate? Quick answer is yes, of course. I'm going to share with you a few resources that are on our website that'll help you learn about Native history or celebrate Native culture throughout this month and the months to follow. So here you see an example of a Native American History Month celebration challenge. I had the opportunity to collaborate with a lot of different Native people who shared different videos and resources to put this together. So a big thank you to all of them. But each day it focuses on a different part of Native culture. So whether you want to learn about Native languages or Native pottery or powwows or Native veterans or Native sports, those are all things that you'll learn throughout the different days of the month. So as you go throughout this month, we invite you to watch the videos or learn or read about the different topics that you'll see focused on each day. On our website, you'll also see our virtual Bitmoji classroom. Here you've got different Native children's books by Native authors. You've got the recordings there. Here, you've also got videos and information about the 8 North Carolina Native tribes. And you also have additional maps and resources here as well. If you've never seen this before or seen a Bitmoji classroom, when you click on these different images, they'll take you to a link or a video that will help you learn more and that you can use throughout this month and all of the months to follow. We also have events that we're sharing as well, both virtual and in person, depending on what you feel safest doing. We have our Native American History Month, where we'll be discussing all the real Indians died off. We have the partnership with Greensboro Public Library, who will be bringing in Tommy Orange, a Osage author who also wrote There, There, who will be coming to speak. And the North Carolina Museum of History has their Education Day and celebration on the 19th and 20th of November. These are free and virtual opportunities for you to learn from Native artists and Native speakers about different aspects of Native culture. We'll also be sharing resources and things out on our social media pages. So if you're not already following us, give us a follow. Tag us as you are learning and celebrating Native history this month and every month to follow. We're on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Hope y'all stay safe and have a great Native American History Month. Take care, y'all.